This week, I believe, was the 1-year anniversary of PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds not coming out, but officially coming out, I guess. So
being playable.
It left early access or whatever. That's a game that I haven't played quite enough of. It's kind of funny that it went from being like a game that you needed a really high-end PC to run properly to being a game that an Xbox could almost run to being a free game you could just play on your phone just fine.
Yeah.
And in the midst of that, Fortnite kind of swept in and sort of stole all its thunder. In a lot of ways, PUBG is a game that I've sort of wanted for most of my lifetime. There's a movie a lot of people might have heard of, might have seen, called Battle Royale, which is based on a book. I'm gonna get all English teacher here for a second. If you like PUBG, if you like Fortnite, if you like Battle Royale type stuff, read the book. It's really, really good. This is by Koshin Takami. It was published in 1999. The movie came out in 2000. There was a manga in 2003. The movie's like a cult classic. It's on Netflix. A lot of people have seen it. It's very corny. It's got the kids running around with frying pans and stuff and trying to kill each other.
If you've seen Kill Bill, like one of the stars of the movie is the psycho girl with
Gogo Yubari. Yeah,
exactly, with the battle axe or ball with the chain.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure she got cast just because of Battle Royale because she's terrifying. But what's kind of nuts about the book is that you asked like, why is it so thick? It's a long book.
Yeah, because I'm like, the movie's like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
It's pretty straightforward, but I was like, how long do you really need to tell that story?
If you don't know the premise, it's pretty much the premise of PUBG. It's, except with children. A bunch of middle schoolers, a class of 42 kids, there's 21 boys and 21 girls.
Yep.
They get randomly selected to compete in this thing called Battle Royale, which is basically a screwed up Lord of the Flies reality show where they get dropped on an island and they all have radio collars on their necks and they are forced to kill each other. They're given randomly selected weapons. They all get a backpack that has different gear in it. I think one kid gets a banjo, one kid gets like a dartboard, and they're just given these bags and they're like, all right, get out of there, go kill each other, and they have to compete, and whoever wins never has to work again. And it's all set in this very like fleshed out dystopian society. The movie gets very strange and very corny. They actually made a sequel, which makes no sense.
It's worth mentioning too that this predates the Hunger Games, which we've gotten a bunch of movies like that now. So when I bought this movie off of like a bootleg DVD dude in the 90s, like it felt wrong.
Right.
You know, it felt like I was getting away with something.
So what's crazy is the movie came out, or the book came out in 99, but he wrote it in 1996, and it was, I mean, I think Japan had some issues with school violence. You know, this is all like around the time of Columbine and stuff, and like the idea of kids killing kids is pretty screwed up. And I think the guy held off on publishing it for a second. The dedication says, "I dedicate this to everyone I love, even though it might not be appreciated." The book is dark. You ask why it's so long, it's because it follows every single student, and it basically like, it'll take like random kids and it'll be like, oh, so this is the girl who's obsessed with JRPGs, and she just gets like murked, and you're like, it's like a page and a half long, and she's like, fantasizing about trying to, she's like, oh, I'm gonna obsess over like my favorite characters. I've got my keychain of my, Cloud Strife or whoever. But yeah, a lot of the chapters end with like 16 students remain, so it's basically, it's like a Battle Royale game, because it's Battle Royale. So yeah, if you like to read, if you like to maybe stop staring at a screen for a second, highly recommend it. Really good book, just incredibly screwed up. The manga it's okay. The movie though doesn't really begin to scratch the surface of how cool of a universe that is. So there it is. English teacher rant over. Hey man, I know that the whole reason people play video games is because they're not books, but I mean, sometimes it's good to read a book. Anyway, speaking of video games, I talked about how special Metal Gear Solid 5 is to me. Yes, I know it had the worst story in the entire series. It's still a very special game. Watch a video about me telling you why it's special. We also interviewed a Bloodborne speedrunner who cheeses the hell out of that game and has sunk 3,000 hours into it. It's kind of nuts. Video games, they're great. I hope you enjoy any of them. I don't know what you like. Just check out the videos. Just watch them sometime. Also, up at noon. Every Thursday at noon Pacific time on IGN. What, are you disappointed?
I think that was
You think I did okay? I think I did okay.
No, hold on. Is that the hello, Academy Awards?
The Academy Award, they don't give out Academy Awards for promoting videos at the end of a YouTube video.
They just said that you won the award for the best video at the end of the worst video.
They don't... You're not even on the phone. They wouldn't call you, they would email you.
No, I know I know, but he's nice though, that's the thing. I know, look, I know.
That's the worst, you can't, saying somebody's nice, I hate that. Nice is not a good compliment.
Why would
kind, it's like nice with a motive.
Why? Yeah, I know.
Farm animals are nice.
Yeah, I know he smells like an old swamp, but he's a great guy.
Smell like an old swamp.
No, I know, his mom.
Stop pretending to be on the phone.
His mom's picking me up later.
What the man.
Yeah. she's a gorgeous woman.
Good luck with that. She's a horrible driver.
No,
she's 71 years old.
What's that?
It was her birthday this week. Happy birthday, Mom. I love you. Sorry I didn't call you until yesterday.
No, yeah, we're definitely taking
Get off of the phone.
We're taking
off
the train.
there.
She's a bad driver. All right, I'll see you later. Thanks for calling me, Mr. Academy.